The Indianapolis Colts travel to Pittsburgh this week to face the Steelers in one of Week 8's better games. Indianapolis, a 3.5-point favorite on BETDAQ. 49 is the total here. Now, the Colts did lose their first two games, but they've won 5 straight. They're currently the only team in the NFL to rank in the top 4 in both points scored and points allowed. They have Andrew Luck, who might be the NFL's best quarterback right now. He leads the league in pass yards per game, averaging nearly 330 yards per game through the air. A lot of people pointing at this Indianapolis team and saying that they might be at this moment the best team in the entire NFL. Just beat the Cincinnati Bengals 27-0 last week. So it's no surprise the Colts, a popular public bet this week, as just a 3.5-point favorite in Pittsburgh. As a matter of fact, the Colts, the single most popular public bet of the week out in Las Vegas. You know what that means. Time to start taking a long, hard look at the other side. And there are some things to like about Pittsburgh here. You know, the Steelers have taken a lot of heat this season for a team that's 4-3, and they are flawed. They're not great on offense or defense, but they are good on offense. Top 10 in the league in total offense, passing offense, and rushing offense. Very balanced on that side of the ball. And their defense, healthier now than they have been in several weeks. They'll be getting inside linebacker Ryan Shazier back for this game. They're still without cornerback Ike Taylor, but that Pittsburgh defense starting to get healthy. They played well last week, and they're facing an Indianapolis offense here that's a little short-handed. The Colts are going to be without Reggie Wayne, one of Andrew Luck's favorite targets. They'll also possibly be without Trent Richardson, even though I don't think the Richardson absence is going to hurt them as much as Wayne. But look, you look at the Indianapolis Colts, and they're a really good team, no question. I'm just not sure they're quite as good as people are giving them credit for right now. I think this could be a good sell-high time for the Colts after that great performance against Cincinnati last week. Listen, and no doubt, they blew out the Bengals 27-0. Now, the Bengals were without A.J. Green. If you remove a couple of other games from their schedule, and I know that's a tricky exercise because you could do that with just about any team. Remove 2 games from their schedule, the team looks a lot different. But take out the Jacksonville and Tennessee game from Indianapolis' schedule. The Jags and the Titans obviously both very, very bad this season, and the Colts did blow both of those teams out. But remove those 2 games. They lost 2 games. And then in weeks 5 and 6, week 5 they squeaked by Baltimore at home. In week 6 they went on the road, only beat the Houston Texans by 5 points, 33-28. So it's not like the Colts are just a dominant team that is pulverizing teams every week. And this is a tricky spot here. On the road in Pittsburgh, Ben Roethlisberger, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm just not sure the Indianapolis defense is quite as good as the numbers would indicate. Obviously, anytime you shut someone out, as the Colts did last week with Cincinnati, it does skew the defensive stats a bit. Not sure Pittsburgh's going to win this game outright, but I do think they're a good-looking bet as a juicy 3.5-point dog. Like we said, the Indianapolis offense a little bit short-handed here. No Reggie Wayne. The Steelers have been moving the ball up and down the field on offense all season. They've had trouble in the red zone, but they've had no trouble moving the football. Wouldn't surprise me if the Steelers kept this one close and maybe even pulled out the outright victory. I like Pittsburgh here as a 3.5-point underdog against the Colts. Fair warning, Andrew Luck always burns me every time I go against him, but I'm doing it here again. Pittsburgh plus 3.5, my recommendation.